and even Dud seems to rouse with the sound of sort of like seismic pots and pans, sort of like rumbles and raises himself to his feet.
Oh, crap. That's the alarm spell. Somebody's heading their way through the sewers right now.
Is Dud speaking?
Yes, it's me, Dud. The Dungeon Master only has one voice he can do.
Can we get a refund?
Go fuck yourself.
But, yes, does anyone remember what happened last session?
We met some smelly people in a sewer.
And before that, we met a smelly person in the tavern.
Yeah.
And before that, we met a smelly goblin in the tavern.
I met 2 smelly goblins, too.
There was also a particularly smelly bugbear.
It's 2 goblins and a bugbear and a pizza place. Man, I should have made it a pizza place instead of a tavern. Well, okay. You were hired for the specific purpose of assassinating the Sorcerer King Gristler of Freefall. You are not currently in Freefall. You need to travel there.
Yeah, we slept at their place in the sewer.
Indeed. In fact, I would say that unless you have anything pressing, you probably wake up in the morning. And that is where we can begin.
Oh man, waking up in the morning is the dream. Sometimes Foot goes to sleep thinking that he won't survive the night.
That fear is probably well-founded, knowing Foot. No sun to scream at down here, though, so there's that. So you all wake up in the very excellent swinging sewer bachelor pad that the Rook, this organizer of royal fates, has been using as a hideout. It is dank, but it is not too smelly up in this location. So you manage to go to sleep and wake up with relatively little trouble. I will say that over the course of the night, everybody sleeps. Like, there's a couple of different rooms. The Rook and the halfling Minty kind of go off to one room. Clay hangs out with you, as does Dud, the massive armored stranger whose face you have not seen. You note he does not take his armor off overnight. Rather than bedding down in a bedroll, he just kind of slumps against the corner, and it's really hard to tell if he's asleep or if he's watching you. So that's one odd thing.
Would we know that's like, oh, that's a good way to be fatigued?
Reasonably, yeah. It would be pretty reasonable to assume that, but he makes no move as though he's uncomfortable, and you haven't heard him say a word, so it's a little tough to really determine what's going on behind that dome piece.
Maybe he's just armor. That's it.
Could be. Clay, however, is sort of happily socially talkative. This is the doppelganger. He also reveals to you that he was the smelly stranger who met you in the pub. The seemingly unconnected homeless person who gave you the information to meet this little party of conspirators in the nasty sewers of Denyavale.
He's from Crevasse, right?
He's probably from Crevasse, and he actually does reveal that information to you. Yeah, he happily talks about himself.
Yeah, I thought you talked about that last time.
Speaking of Crevasse, if we're spending the night chatting with him, Glubtuck will try and get as much information about Crevasse out of him as she can. Particularly in terms of, like, who really runs shit over there.
Well, he probably doesn't tell you a whole lot that you don't already know. He doesn't seem to have been a particular mover or shaker in the lands of Crevasse, but rather was just sort of like a regular citizen who grew rather tired of the sort of oppressive regime of the Drow and moved away to find his scattered people. In fact, actually, he sort of turns to you at one point and he says, sort of like in a hushed tone, he's probably going to turn to Leslie, and he's going to say,
By the way, can I ask you a question? I do apologize if it comes out as rude, but I'm very curious.
Yeah, go ahead.
You wouldn't happen to be a doppelganger in disguise? You can tell me, it's fine. I won't out you.
Why do you even say that in the first place? That's more curious to me. But no, I'm not.
But that is something a doppelganger would say.
I assure you, I'm not a doppelganger.
When we're up here, I think we're trying to avoid notice and everything, and I wanna tell my brothers and sisters from down below that there's no need to live in the shadows of other people. So if you are one, it's totally cool with me. But if you're not, that's also cool.
I mean, I said this before. I'm not.
Right? Yeah, you
I
did.
assure
I
you.
remember
I assure you, I'm not.
You did say that. Yes, I remember.
Believe me, I am not.
You're Minty from the other.
Are you making it awkward again? You need to stop asking people if they're doppelgangers. It makes things awkward.
I am on a crusade for my people, woman.
You sound paranoid almost. Like everyone's a doppelganger around me. I have to out them all.
Well, it's just, the whole thing is you never know.
Have you asked Dud over there?
Dud doesn't say anything. I have never heard Dud say anything.
There's like a rumbling, clanking sound as Dud scratches at himself, which doesn't make any sense given that he is wearing full plate.
What does he scratch? His ass?
Oh, he was kind of more scratching like down towards the belly. Maybe the scandalous end of the belly.
I think Dud is the armor. I just tell this guy.
I never thought of that. Well, that would be strange. But who am I to judge?
Have you asked Rook? Does she know?
Well, she says that's his business and none of ours, which I guess is fair.
Sounds like she knows.
It's entirely possible. They were already together as a little bit of the founding members of our little cadre here when I first met them, so they go way back.
It would be really funny if it turns out it's like what's the guy from Full Metal Alchemist? But he just can't talk.
Alphonse.
Alphonse, yeah.
Maybe. I don't know.
No, he actually loves to talk. He just doesn't like talking to you.
It's real chatty behind the scenes.
No, I've never heard him say a damn thing. But maybe he just doesn't like my personality.
Well, have you thought about going up to him as Rook? Seeing what he says?
He seems actually a little offended by that. He's like,
I would never do that. That would be identity theft.
Your entire race is identity theft.
Wow. I can see that
Is it not? Like,
your
name is Doppelganger.
You clearly come from a place of ignorance, and I would like to approach this situation with understanding, and hope you grow to be a more understanding and empathetic individual.
I kill people. I'm not very empathetic. Anyway, your race's name is Doppelganger. I think you need to change that first. You
know what? That's actually a really good point. It's bad PR.
And it just like kind of colors everyone's impression of you before they even met you.
I'll workshop something, and I don't know. What do you all think?
Putty.
Don't like that.
Al, how about face stealers?
That is actually kind of the other way. That's actually worse.
Body stature.
The body snatchers. That's a good one.
I think you're going the wrong way on this.
Literally you.
What?
Literally you. That's the race name.
Literally.
Literally who?
Literally you.
Literally you. You go up to somebody, you introduce yourself, and bam! Suddenly, you are them!
Well, I guess I did do that when I first met you.
See? It all works out.
See, it's just what you love to do.
Well, I don't love to do it. In fact, my primary hobby is playing the violin. Not that you asked.
I guess that would be kind of true. Like, I guess birds don't love flying. And
If I were a bird, I would love flying.
But your feet, though, or foot.
Yeah.
Would you be wing?
Yeah. I would be wing good talk.
Wing good talk.
Well, I mean, you fly, don't you? You've got that
The stick up my ass? Yeah.
stick on your... The flying broomstick of flying. That's a very nifty thing right there. Where'd you say you got that?
I killed a witch for it. Not that I killed the witch to just kill the witch. Kind of had to kill the witch, and I was like,
Well, I mean,
might
I
as well take
assumed
this.
it wasn't like witch hunt.
Wasn't done pro bono.
Nah.
It was more like, oh, this witch is gonna kill me. I better kill it.
Some witches do. They do that, but other ones are productive members of the. You know what? Let's just work on the doppelganger thing, and then we'll work on the other stuff.
I mean, this witch definitely wasn't a productive member of society. Like, this one was like killing babies and stuff.
Oh, well, that's pretty exciting. And now you can fly, so.
I use it to get around. That's about it, really. It's good for sneaking into places.
Yeah, I imagine they don't expect you to come in on the top floor.
They usually don't.
If I were an assassin, I'd find it a very useful tool.
It might be useful to get into Freefall. In fact.
Oh yes, the entire city is pretty much vertical. It's built into the cliff sides. Some of it is from the Goliath's own stone cutting abilities, and some of it is from their long-term relations with the dwarves of the mountain. They just the Goliaths love to make their the mountaintop citadels, and Freefall is one of the more impressive in all of Pylon.
Would you suggest that going in from the top would be better?
Sure, if you want to just go straight for the castle. I mean, you're the professionals. I'll follow. I would follow your lead.
But what was the plan, to go in through the sewer, or else what Rook suggested?
Well, that is the piece of information that we were able to offer, which is that it's a nice unguarded segment of the castle through the sewers.
I don't know. I think we could just go to the front gate and just ask politely to be let in.
Oh, that's a really bad idea.
Again, you're the
And he just kind of looks foot up and down.
You're the professionals. Ha.
I am a professional cobbler. That is.
You make shoes.
You make
I
shoes.
make shoes. Yes. I also make fireballs. The two are sadly at this time mutually exclusive, but not for long.
So you when we cast around for dedicated professionals, you do know that we meant assassins and mercenaries, right?
That wasn't on the job description.
How'd you get this job?
Well, you see, I came across the scroll when somebody had left it on a bench. And I read it, and I thought, professional needed, that sounds like foot talk good. And then here I am.
Oh, boy. On the other hand, he did manage to do a number on those rats.
Yeah.
And that's not nothing.
I guess he did.
Oh, boy.
You guys continue on conversing in that way. It is now in the early morning. You are all awakened by a loud ringing bell. There are no bells inside of the room, inside of the sewers in which you find yourselves camping out.
That's odd. Where is that coming from?
It's very odd. Where's it coming from?
Stop copy.
Yeah, that's my job.
Oh, that's terrible. Clay actually does roll to his feet and leap up, like looking this way and that. And even Dud seems to rouse with the sound of seismic pots and pans, sort of like rumbles and raises himself to his feet.
Oh, crap. That's the alarm spell. Somebody's heading their way through the sewers right now.
What do they want?
From the other room, the Rook and Minty also stick their heads out. The Rook, the elven woman in her armor, and Minty, the tiny little halfling. And the Rook looks Clay up and down and goes like, "We have to take evasive. You know our tactic that we've worked out in the downtime. I need you to take these guys to the hills. The hills. You remember the hills?" And Clay's like, "All right, okay." And meanwhile, down below, Minty seems to be reading from a scroll. It's all gotten very frantic. After a moment, she seems to finish the scroll, and her and the Rook disappear.
Oh, well, they teleported.
They left us behind!
That's supposed to be really expensive.
You look around and Dud is also nowhere to be seen. Clay gathers you all in close and reads himself from a scroll as well. And in a moment, you are on a hillside some 500 feet outside of the village of Denyavale. You can see the cottages and the huts off in the distance, the smoke curling up from the little chimneys, and you can see the great mountain of Freefall rising up in front of you.
That's convenient. Let's get out of here. I guess they might be on our tail right now if they.
Well, there's no way to know, but I don't think anybody was going through the sewers for, shall we say, savory purposes. So.
All right, but you guys are now out in the open air. It's the early morning. It's fucking cold, by the way. As you look up above you, the snow line is very close by. Oh, but you guys have had a long rest, and all of the boons, like, they're on you.
So it's time to cast Mage Armor before things happen this time.
How long does Mage Armor last?
8 hours.
Yeah, nice. Just enough time to get into a fight.
Adam just went, well, now I don't want you to fight anything.
Now that you're prepared for a fight, I think a fight just might not happen.
It'll just be a late night fight after 8 hours.
After 8 hours, a fight finally happens.
8 hours and 1 minute later. So how do you proceed? I mentioned specifically because when I first designed this, there was one way forward. But I think there's technically 2 ways forward with your particular group.
Leslie,
Yes.
let me ride your broomstick.
No.
Ah, come on.
I will not. Unless it's...
But
an
imagine
emergency.
us. Imagine us all soaring through the air majestically.
You
Like
can
some
ride
kind
my broomstick while I ride it. How about that?
Yeah,
You have to ride bitch, though.
awesome. You know what that means? I get to ride a broomstick.
All right, let me take it out of my ass.
Here, here's a moist towelette. Write that down. Yeah.
I'll clean it off with the moist towelette. I think there's a weight limit on the broomstick.
Yeah, it seems to be 400 pounds in general, and the speed goes down after 200 pounds, which I don't think is all that much. It goes down to like regular walking speed, which is what you guys would be doing anyway if you were like walking. But I guess we got to calculate weights.
Like 30 pounds here.
Probably roughly the same for Globtalk.
How much does the doppelganger weigh?
Doppelgangers are fairly tall, but also not particularly weighty. They're very skinny. They don't have a whole lot of fat, and they're like
really got bones after all.
I'd give them probably about 100 pounds, including gear.
I'm okay with walking for a bit, and then we take out the broomfly.
That makes a lot of
Well, so we don't get caught by any prying eyes on the edges of the town. That's quite smart. I see.
It's also daylight out. It's going to be pretty obvious seeing something flying in the air that has like 2 goblins, a bugbear, and you on it.
And a me.
I'm not getting on that.
Why?
It's been appearance. Why?
Why? Why would you not want to get this?
Touch its moist wood. It smells musty.
If you don't keep it moist, like it's a cigar or something, it goes bad.
This is the reason nobody likes doppelgangers.
Right, I'm the problem. This guy walks in with a broom flying up his butthole, and I'm the problem, right?
Nobody likes bugbears either.
I mean, yeah, I agree. I don't like bugbears either.
People famously love goblins.
Yeah, well, look at us. We're just a bunch of races everyone hates. But at least we're not elves, I guess.
So what path is before us?
Okay, so it's there aren't any like really set paths. You're actually going to be doing a fair amount of climbing. If you're intending to walk, I think what I would have you all do is an athletics or acrobatics check, basically to see how far you guys get as a group.
Sure.
Yeah, or rather, how quickly you're able to get to a distance that you're comfortable with.
And I use my mountaineer's crossbow.
Hell yeah.
And just sort of bypass all that shit.
I would say the DC is a lot fucking lower for you.
I rolled
because
22
you have your
acrobatics.
Hell yeah. Okay.
Only a 60.
Pretty good.
That is a 6.
That's all right because honestly, everybody else has been rolling pretty well. And let's see, 13. Okay, 13's not terrible. Clay himself seems to have a little bit of trouble. He is actually, as you're out here, he has taken on the form of a rather skinny Goliath. He wants to be the sort of creature that it's not unreasonable to expect to find in this area of the country, but not in the way where someone might ask him to help move a couch up a set of stairs or something. Not that kind of Goliath.
He's like the stoner skinny kid you know in high school.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah, he basically is like a 7 foot tall Shaggy from Scooby-Doo.
Yeah, Shaggy, yeah.
Like, foot's falling behind, guys! Oh, I can't believe I just did a Shaggy impression.
Catch up, foot. I'm imagining he's putting ketchup on his foot. No.
Yep.
Is
Check
that
out
what he
these
meant
hot
when he said
dogs.
he was a cobbler?
Oh, did I say cobbler? I meant hobbler. No.
The Coblin Goblin. Oh man, that would be a great name for a goblin shop.
Wow, way to take my thunder.
Well, I'm just saying things as they come into my head.
Several sessions early.
Ah, nuts. I'll cut that part out of the audio, all right?
No, it's too late. The magic's gone.
You guys are able to make good time. It's probably not more than an hour or so of dedicated climbing. The thatched huts of Denuvale disappear from sight. You kind of come around a bend in the mountain, and stretched before you are the many valleys and mountains of Pylon to your south, and to the north, obscured by clouds and trees and a billowing snowy fog, is the mountain of Freefall, at the top of which the citadel and city of Freefall, your destination.
What do we know about Freefall? Is it like you can't enter it at all? It's like a guarded city? No one allowed unless you're part of
You haven't
this
actually
army?
asked about that, but you can direct that question towards Clay.
Clay, I asked that same question at you.
Wow, what a well thought out and articulated question.
Thank you.
We haven't been back to the city in a couple of months. We've been sort of setting things up out around in other surrounding cities in Pylon, but from what I've heard, the city's gone a little bit on lockdown, it's true. Gristler, I think, has started going a little mad with power, madder than he was previously, and has started trying to enforce a totalitarian theocracy kind of situation in which people are only allowed to worship him as a deity, sort of a god king.
Well, that sounds awful.
Yeah,
Sounds like a really cushy job.
I don't like where your mind is.
I'm not saying I agree with it. I'm just saying it sounds real cushy.
I mean, I guess being a king in general is cushy, and he's trying to make it cushier at the expense of the peasantry.
No, I think I agree with Foot this time. That sounds like a very cushy, good job, honestly. I wish I had that.
But just imagine all the meetings you'll have to go to.
Being as God Emperor, just like saying no meeting.
That sounds like people are going to start rebelling against you. Wait a minute. That's what's happening right now. How many meetings has this guy gone to?
I suspect not many. He's more of the feasting and letting the peasantry starve in the streets kind of ruler.
So Foot is going to snap his fingers and then point at Leslie. That's it. That you got to work sometimes.
Yeah, I'll just take the.
It's an honest living. Sometimes people need killing.
And you guys climb onward. You are now well out of sight of the village. I don't know if you wanted to whip out the butt stick.
Oh yeah. These, by the way, what are these?
What are these?
These things.
Well,
these towers on the side.
Oh yes, you're looking directly at the map.
Yeah.
Well, there were a few small village outposts and personal holdings that some families have up and down the mountain. People with little parcels of land that they're trying to scrape out a living on. All of them fall under the thumb of King Gristler. Of course, he pretty much rules this entire mountain.
I guess we can avoid those then.
It's your call.
Nah, I think he's right.
You want to travel up the mountain now? Getting a bit dark, I guess.
Right. Do we want to avoid those?
These villages of nothing? Just peasants? Ooh, maybe we can cause a distraction at one of these. Get the
or maybe they could tell us about Freefall.
Could be, or we
You
could
know,
just burn it down.
the thing you were just asking about.
Or we could just burn one down and get the army over on there, and that way there's no army except maybe some guards.
I don't think King Gristler's gonna give a shit if we burn that place down.
True. Well, I'll let you pick, Globtalk. I am not in favor of either or.
I say we pay him a visit.
I like that you said, like, you didn't say, like, I have no opinion. You said, I am not in favor of either. Like, your vote is no for both. Like...
I mean, it's not like it's no to both. It's just like there's no strong opinion. It's just like whatever we want to do.
I get what you meant, but it sounds like you're just unhappy no matter what.
Maybe I am.
There is a real sense that Leslie just does not want to be here.
I'm only getting paid 500 fucking gold for this assassination. I can't believe this shit.
Listen, it's just a job.
Just a fucking job to me. And it's not even paying that well.
Hey, you could buy 2.5 more brooms with that kind of money.
Yeah.
And plus, not counting perks, like, as was pointed out, this guy's gonna have a treasure room.
He is. Still, like, looking at, like, what I'm getting paid for this job and going, like, damn, I used to get paid so much more beforehand.
Did you?
Yeah.
At level 5?
Yeah, at level 4 or 3, 2, and 1, I was getting paid, like, 100, and then 200, and 300. It's, like, sequential. I can't believe I'm getting paid only 500 for this job.
Ugh. That perfectly stable scale of appreciation. Ugh, I want some spikes, man.
How dare they accurately assess your level and pay you accordingly? Where'd they get the money from? How many hits did they have to perform to get this money for us?
Oh no, we robbed banks.
Leslie, is that better or worse than murder?
That's much better. That's
okay.
I sometimes wonder, I sit alone going like, is my life worse off for killing people?
Yes.
Well, maybe I should
hear from Globtalk.
It concerns me that you guys don't know these things.
I'm just trying to make conversation with my new friends.
Am I evil?
Are we the baddies?
Yes.
Yes. You're the baddest motherfucker around, Barry.
All right, well, we should get moving, right? Get going,
Yes.
Moseying along.
You want to get moving. So the question is where are you heading? Are you heading up to Freefall, or are you trying to find one of these sort of scattered keeps and land holdings?
I think we'll try and find a place.
Yeah, land holding sounds like the plan.
Yeah.
Oh, and if it wasn't immediately obvious, don't tell them that we're going to kill the king.
Oh, you think it's my first rodeo, Globtalk?
Oh, okay. I'm going to write that down in my notebook. Don't tell them we're here to kill King.
And are you continuing on foot? On
foot? I guess we could ride foot.
Yeah, I've got a strength score of 14. Let's go.
If you put the broom up his ass, then you could ride him.
Get over here, foot.
Bad touch, bad touch!
No.
We're getting a stick up your ass. We're turning you into a fucking lollipop.
No.
Damn it, I have to change my name again. Foot stick butt.
What stick butt? I can't even fucking deal with you people right now.
All right, you want to fly in now, everybody? You can only have to touch my ass.
Yeah, Glubtuck's going to use her grappling hook and kind of climb the mountain like the guy in Just Cause.
Oh, nice. You have a parachute with it?
No.
No.
Which makes it a lot more dangerous.
Foot is going to not understand what riding bitch means, but he is going to like grapple onto your back like a koala.
Fine, I guess. Here, I have an idea. How about you do that to Clay here?
Now, we've bonded, Leslie. We're friends.
All right, Clay, you coming with us? You go ride the broom.
Yeah, I'll ride the broom as long as I don't have to touch it too much.
And don't worry, you only sit on it, I think. We're flying up in the air. Let's get like 500 feet and then drop Foot off from that height.
Immediately dies.
I did not prepare a feather fall today.
How far do we actually want to get up?
How far can we go until it's no longer safe?
How far up you can go? Well,
I mean, it's infinite, really, to go as much as I want.
To our destination, how close can we get with it being safe?
I don't know. We're probably already like 3,000 feet up.
Yeah, even the valleys in Pylon are pretty high altitude, so the air is quite thin up here, and you know that if you go like too high up above the ground, you're going to start running into temperatures so freezing that they might erode your ability to continue.
Or even you just stop breathing, you know.
Yeah, I mean, what I mean to say in a gameplay fashion is there might be saves you need to make.
What's the tallest building where we can see that isn't Freefall itself?
I would say that within a short time, you can see something of a somewhat crumbling keep on the horizon there. There's a few cottages here and there, but that's definitely the biggest.
Let's enter the keep at the top. You guys good for that?
Yeah.
Okay, you enter it at the top.
Yeah, let's do some stealthing. I'll move us stealthily.
Okay, make a perception check for me.
Oh, perception?
Perception. And if other people help you, you can make it at advantage.
Oops, I did the wrong roll. 15. Is anyone helping?
Yeah, I'll help him out. Get that advantage.
13. 15 is the one. Yeah, the highest one.
Yeah, with a 15, you see a tendril of smoke that comes up from the top of this keep. It has the bluish hue of some sort of tobacco smoke, and you suspect that the top of the tower is occupied by someone, maybe someone within some of the crenellations trying to keep out of the wind. You can probably land without being immediately detected, but be forewarned, is what I'm saying.
Oh yeah, I'm just gonna go up behind this person.
Okay.
And look at them, and I'm probably just going to drop down on them and stab them both times.
Really?
Maybe. Depends on what I'm looking at.
Okay. You're able to kind of angle around. I'm not even going to make you do a stealth check or anything like that, because this person is not looking up, and you're kind of above and to the side. This is a rather tall orc woman. It's hard to say if she's sort of thinly half-orc or entirely full-blooded orc, but she's definitely more on the orc side. She is wearing a red bandana, and she looks pretty fucking rough and tumble. She's wearing some furs, and it's all kind of cobbled together. You get the impression of perhaps a bandit.
Yeah, let's say with that red bandana, she's probably from Louisiana.
She's got a banjo on her knee.
All right,
she's not playing it though.
I guess we could do a quick insight just to make sure.
Okay, what would you like to learn with this insight check before you roll it?
What exactly this person might be doing up here.
Okay.
Oh, nothing. 7.
Having a smoke. That's about what you know.
What was the roll?
Insight.
Kind of hard to...
Oh, do you mind if I make it too?
Yeah.
That's 20.
20?
Oh, hell yeah.
They seem to be on guard. They're overlooking a short mountain pass.
Hey, Leslie.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right next. You're right next to me.
Just want to make sure they're guarding the mountain pass. That pass right there, the mountain one. That's what they're guarding.
Oh, all right. I'm gonna bring the broom down, and with the foot on me, I'm gonna drop down like 10 feet and stab this person twice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually,
so on this first attack, this is like a surprise attack with the assassination advantage on attacks. It hasn't taken a turn combat yet. Any hit you score against a creature that is surprised is a critical hit.
Yeah. All right.
So I'll roll 2d20s plus 8.
Cool.
15 plus 8 would be 24.
Would be a butt fuck load. Yes.
Yeah. So first one you'd say would hit, and I'm not sure what the second.
Yeah. First one would hit 17. Let me just double check this block. 17 does hit.
Oh wow! All right. So that's gonna be okay. So it's a critical. So that's double everything.
Except for the bonuses.
Double the dice.
Double the dice, yeah.
Yeah. Double the dice.
I only mentioned because
2d4
people forget.
Plus 100 damage on the dot.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, that's it.
So yeah, two attacks. Wow, with the assassin feat. Feat?
Trait.
Not feat.
It's like a class trait. Yeah.
Yeah, so you're not going to be surprised to learn that this orc woman is extremely fucking dead.
Oh, how dead is she?
You tell me. You exceeded her hit points by a considerable amount.
I'm going to stick my rapier into like her heart and then do a twirl around her neck with my dagger that pops her head off in a blood geyser, and Foot is just being flung around on my back as he's clinging for dear life.
I'm sorry, are we playing Mortal Kombat?
Yeah,
we might be.
We might as well be now. With 100 damage, it might as well be Mortal Kombat.
Okay.
So I was serious about Globtalk not riding the broom. So I guess at this point she's going to grapple up onto wherever the hell this is. Following these guys.
With the grappling thing, yeah. You're you can make me a stealth check.
Okay.
Maybe I should give you this broom because I'm actually really good at those.
That's only a 10.
That's only a 10. Okay, so from down below, you grapple onto sort of a massive outcropping root from some large tree up by the base of this keep that you've just seen the rest of the party fly over onto. So as you're taking aim at the top of this tower, which is about sorry, what's the range on your grapple doohickey?
60 foot.
60 foot. Yeah, you're more than good. The top of this thing is only about 30 feet off the top of the mountain. You are momentarily distracted by the incredible geyser of blood that seems to launch over the wall and sort of splash down the side. And it's basically at that point that you hear a shout as somebody seems to notice you. It looks like somebody was patrolling around the sides of this keep. We are officially this is officially like a Skyrim location.
In that case, I just need to run away for 5 minutes. They'll forget I
Must have
exist.
been the wind. Meanwhile, as you're up the top here, the now headless and heartless body of this orc warrior collapses to its knees and then sort of ends up belly down on the ground. And then as a last measure, the hand that was outstretched and holding some sort of dog-eared little joint of tobacco hits the ground, the little stogie still smoking.
I'll take that and smoke that myself.
That's messed up.
Thanks for the smoke.
Jeez Louise, what is wrong with you people?
I kill people for a living. What do you think?
Well, I guess that's fair.
Anyway, do we hear this happening down there?
Yeah, you definitely hear the shout. What is Globtalk doing?
Globtalk's just gonna grapple her way up to the top of that tower.
Okay, so you're going to lead his attention directly to your party. Awesome. All right, yeah, you do that.
All right. I think I want to stealth this because I heard him yelling at this goblin. I see this grapple hook, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is this like stones? That's like a stairway down, almost.
The stairway down is this way.
Okay. These stones
You guys are at the top of it.
These stones are really all the way down there, though.
Yeah, pretty much.
All
right. Yeah. So what you see over this way is kind of like a partially rotted wood and slate roof. There are patches in between that you can kind of see down to the ground. You know that there's a large building here, fairly large building. You just can't see what's going on inside of it. Not from where you're at.
Why does this lady not have a head?
I turn around with the stogie in my mouth. Take a guess.
Where is the head, by the way?
I put it in the lake, I guess.
That's not a lake. That's sort of like the fog of distance. So you yeeted it over the cliff.
Yeah, I yeeted it over the cliff.
Ah. I don't know why I said that. Like you would hear like the head screaming as it goes.
It doesn't have any lungs. It doesn't have any lungs to breathe.
I have finally been freed from my body. Wait, no!
Hey, Foot. Loot this lady.
I think at this point I might actually have to ask you guys to roll initiative because somebody is onto you guys. So,
I mean, I do want to kill this guy down here since I heard him.
Okay. Yeah. I'll give you one. You got one shot.
Don't miss my chance to blow. Opportunity comes once in a lifetime. All right. How far down is this?
All right. So from the as we've established, actually, the top of the tower is about 30 feet off of the baseline ground it is standing on.
Okay. I'll take the broom and quickly run over to him or fly over to him.
Yeah, I'll say that Clay has also stepped off of it and onto the top of the thing. So you probably have to burn a little bit of your movement speed to hop onto the broom because you had hopped off of it. So I'll say that you burn 10 feet of your movement to do that, and then so that leaves you with 40 feet left, assuming everybody has hopped off and you're no longer over that 200-pound limit.
Oh yeah, no, I'm under 200 pounds.
Right, yeah. But also consider your gear, which I don't think you have a whole lot of.
No, I just have a rapier and a dagger and some other stuff.
You also have a foot.
Oh, do you want to get off now, or do you actually want to stay on?
No, this is fun.
All right.
You do have a foot, but that's fine. He weighs like 25 pounds.
Just in the back, you hear Foot like stifling giggles every 3 seconds.
Yeah, I think I can literally get you like exactly to where you need to go, like exactly within 5 feet of this guy.
All right, I'm gonna charge at him then. Well, I'm guessing he's not looking up this way, but he's gonna be like start trying to like walk around to get to us.
I think for this particular case, I will ask you to roll initiative against this guy's initiative to see who gets to act first in the circumstance, because he is aware that something is going on up there.
Yeah.
So let's just do that real quick, because he might run away from you and make this difficult.
Oh, he's gonna make it worse for himself.
Oh no.
No.
6. No, you get to go first. Go for it.
Fuck yeah. Unless Foot wants to do something. He actually to go first. 14.
Oh yeah.
I wanna see an artery.
Okay, he's gonna like give me my turn. Like,
yeah, I'm gonna aid you.
All right, sweet.
Help action.
Help action. Okay.
Help action. All
it's
right.
a thing.
And now I'm just going to attack him with both 22 and 19.
Both of those will hit. Yes.
All right. Now he is surprised, correct? Or...
he is not surprised because he saw Globtalk go up there, so he is aware that there were those up there. He seems to have been like running towards the whole situation, possibly getting ready to yell out that there is a problem. So he is not surprised.
Wait, I mean, depending on if it hasn't taken a turn yet in the current combat.
Hasn't taken a turn yet.
So yeah,
that's different from surprised. That's the only. Yeah, that's
perfect. Then I'll just roll that. Fuck off. 2d8 plus whatever damage again. 101.
Are you fucking kidding me? Good lord, fucking assassins. Yeah, okay. What do you want to do to this one?
Let's say I quickly just stab him in the skull with my rapier, and then I get him in the mouth so he doesn't scream with my dagger. And then I just cut around and make sure his brain gets stabbed by my dagger again.
Roger that. You have made a birdhouse out of this skull here.
Turn him into Pinhead.
Yeah, he's Pinhead now. And then I'll yeet the body over myself.
Clay looks over at Globtalk.
Are you seeing this?
Unfortunately.
You guys should never go to Grimdark. It's like this every day.
All right, you seem to have evaded notice of the rest of the keep for now.
Yeah, all right, let's loot this guy.
Just you broom him upwards, you sweep him off his feet. His
gift.
mortal coil clanks to the ground, and yeah, okay. So you guys are all up on top of the thingus there. Whoo! Yep,
What's
just a
up,
pile
guys?
of dead bodies.
What's up, guys? Doing all the work here.
Why'd you kill these people?
Look at
They were keeping watch.
they're keeping watch.
And
I'll just go with
they
what he
deserve
said.
to die?
More than likely. Look at this person. She wears a red bandana. Or she wore a red bandana.
You start searching through the pouches. You find an award for most orphans saved from
hell
burning
yeah.
buildings. You get it. There's a Nobel Peace Prize in there. No, you find about 25 gold pieces between the two of them. I'm not even going to make you like roll a check to search or anything. And each one of them seems to have a bronze badge that is sort of affixed to part of their armor, sort of in the chest area where it can easily be seen.
What's this? Can I inspect it?
Yeah, take a look. It's etched with the image of a mountain. You recognize it actually from your time climbing. It is the mountain of Freefall, and it seems to be some sort of badge of office.
I scoff at that. Oh, these guys are royalty, everybody.
Well,
That's not what that means.
Well, yeah, royally and like royal decree guards. Like these fucking dummies, these chumps. Anyway, who wants some gold? I got 25 right here.
Quite literally.
No, I'm okay. I was just here for the ride.
And what a ride it was, he says, still on your back.
All right. Your admission fee was your share of the gold, I guess. 25 divided by 2.
That's 12 and 5 silver.
No, just cut the gold coin in half.
Yeah, I'm just gonna cut
That's
the
fine.
gold coin in half.
You turn
here you-
around and Clay has taken on the visage of the slain guard from down below.
Oh, good idea, Clay.
Yeah, the only problem is I have no idea what he sounded like because you stabbed him in the mouth.
What do you mean? He yelled something before. Did you hear that?
Yeah,
It wasn't enough. It's not
What?
exactly like you can tell what like someone's regular talking voice is.
Well, don't
then
talk.
don't.
Then.
Just yell.
Just
I'll
act
talk
like
for you.
actually act like you have a cold or something. How about that?
Well, then my voice would have to be all nasal or something.
Yeah, you'd have a hard time achieving that.
What exactly is the plan going forward here?
I don't know, I
Because
feel like
you're terrifying. You're
yes.
terrifying. I just want to say that right out the bat.
I mean, I guess Clay can go first and be like our scout and like tell us what's ahead.
I suppose so.
I mean,
All right,
you want to
I'll-
tell us what's down there?
Yeah, sure. I'll do that.
All right, guys.
Dum-de-dum-de-dum. Okay, how am I going to handle this?
All right, guys. On the kills counter, I'm already 2 up on you. I mean, you're gonna have a lot of work to do to beat me and score.
Yeah, but counterpoint. I'm much higher than you on the cobbler count.
Well, you got me there, Foot.
I feel like we're gonna have to get some boundaries here. Not everyone who's got a badge is just gonna be a bad guy. Like this is a tyrant king, right?
Yes.
Right.
So you can't just cut the heads off everyone.
Globtalk's got a point.
In the long run, it's easier if we do.
Leslie's got a point.
See, if
But
there's
if-
no witnesses, that means we don't have to worry about failing the mission.
But if the mission is to save the people from the king, it's kind of pointless if none of those people have fucking heads.
Well, I haven't killed an innocent so far, so I don't know what you're complaining about.
You don't know these people.
Do you?
No, fuck you. You can't just say, "Oh, we don't know that they weren't innocent." I'm not getting caught up in your bugbear games. That's the exact type of shit Cunk'd would say.
Who? Who's Cunk'd? Who's Cunk'd?
Kunk.
Tonk.
Kunk. Kunk.
Cunk'd? Who's Cunk'd?
Tonk.
Tonk. With a
Tonk.
T.
Oh, Tonk. I think he said Kunk. I was like, what the hell is it, Kunk?
It sounds like it sounds like a slur.
I used to be called a Kunk all the time. That was my name before they gave me a real name.
That is Leslie's real name.
Well, yeah. What's wrong with Leslie? It's a strong name.
Nope.
No?
Nope.
No,
Nope.
No.
no.
No?
Globtalk? That's a strong name. Foot? That's a strong name. Leslie? Sounds like a human name.
It does sound like a human name.
Fucking how dare you?
I mean, I never really did get my goblin name. I got abandoned by my tribe in Grimdark. I had
Maybe
to
we
get
can
raised.
give him one.
I
How
know,
do
I
you
tried-
feel about Kunk?
Kunk?
Session title, Kunk.
Kunk?
At this point,
Yeah.
you hear an explosion.
Oh. Where at? Do we have a general guess?
It is definitely down underneath the roof of this part of the building.
Oh my god. I'm gonna stealth my way down, I guess, to check it out.
You get met partway up by the slightly singed Clay running back up. Thin trail of smoke running behind him, like, they didn't buy it, they didn't buy it, they didn't buy it.
Oh shit, oh shit.
It is my turn to shine.
Yeah, now you're rolling initiative.
Alright, I'll roll initiative first and then hide. Ah, damn.
And just in case you were curious, you do not have surprise anymore. All right, and it looks like we've got a foot first, putting our best foot forward.
Yeah, you are. So what? I don't see any bad guys.
You don't see any bad guys from where you're standing, but you can hear commotion coming from the bottom of the stairs that you are currently at the top of.
Okay. Then I am going to delay.
Okay. You delay.
Yep. Until I see enough bad guys to light them up. Oh, actually, no.
All right.
Sorry, my bad. Is there only one way out of there?
From what you can tell, there's the roof above, and there's the stairs down. Like I said, there are a few spots.
Oh, I meant from wherever they're coming from.
There's only one way up.
Okay, I'm going to create bonfire in their way.
All right. Where would you like to do that?
Wherever there's a doorway or stairs, there's no good spot for it.
Okay, yeah. So the bottom of the stairs right here would seem to be the best spot. You could see like an archway just at the bottom of the stairs there. Cool.
But that's it. That's all I got.
Okay. That's actually a really good use of your turn. It is the turn of Globtalk now.
So does that mean we can't go down without getting bonfired?
Yep.
I mean, maybe if you don't have acrobatics, it can launch yourself off a wall. Do we hear any steps and stuff?
Oh yeah, you hear shouting and commotion.
Okay, cool.
The Globtalk is just going to delay until an enemy presents itself.
Oh, at one point I said foot when I meant Globtalk, and I feel bad about that now.
As well, you should.
At one point, you also said Globtalk when you meant foot. But that's okay, because you're a racist.
I'm just a racist Kunk.
Fucking Kunk.
Okay, so you delay. Just tell me when you want to undelay, because I'm not going to try and fuck around with that. Really quick, what is What is Leslie's dex bonus?
5.
Almost certainly. Yeah, okay, yeah, you've got this guy beat. So you are next.
Okay, I'll step down the stairs. I'll try to look around because don't really see anybody. Don't know how far I have to
You
go.
don't see anybody where you're at right here. Okay. It's only in that 5-foot cube that the bonfire has its effect, right? I think that's correct.
1, 3,
Yeah.
4.
Yeah, you can go there and peek around. Yeah, you see a wide room, kind of in shambles. You see a table that's been brought against one side of the room that has cards all over it. And you see a handful of bandits of varying races and creeds, from what it seems. And sort of like all sorts of patchwork armor and so on. Don't worry, I'm using all the same stat block, though, because I'm not crazy. And there is a crumbling wall in the back with a door as well.
A person right in front of me.
Yes. Immediately right before you, you see an old woman who seems to be... She's got fire in her eyes, and she's got fire in her hands. This is a caster. You remember the explosion that you heard earlier.
Oh, and how he came back covered in soot.
Yes.
All right, I think it's good we get rid of this person early.
Mm-hmm.
17 and 18.
I think both of those are going to hit. Wait, actually, yes, both of those are going to hit. She hasn't had
Perfect.
time to cast anything AC-wise.
5d6. 29.
That does not kill on the first go.
Oh,
Woo.
Power is slowly
All right.
losing strength.
I'm being zapped of strength.
I like the idea that Leslie's just surprised. Wait a minute. You're
It
alive?
usually kills. All right. Can I roll stealth now?
Yeah.
Because I need to run away. I was gonna run away no matter what.
Can you roll stealth as a bonus action or something like that? Is that a thing that you've got?
He can.
Yeah, it's a bonus action on each of your turns.
But okay, bonus action. Right, that's right. Bonus
Oh,
action
okay.
to hide. I actually remember from the last session now. Okay, just double checking. Now I'm thinking, and it hurts. Man, I'm so sorry you got cunked.
Cunk'd out of everything. Can't believe this.
All right, you do note that the fire does seem to go out from the woman's hands, so that's useful. But go ahead and roll your stealth.
17, and I'm gonna run back.
You've still got movement, and
Yeah.
this woman does not seem to be wielding a melee weapon, so she can't really make an attack of opportunity against.
Yeah,
unless
that's
you
what I
try to punch
assumed.
her or something.
That's why I assume she's unarmed. So I'm gonna run back up, and that's it. Me taking advantage of that 2 extra d6.
Not in the triple digits, unfortunately. So
Yeah, she wasn't surprised, which is fine.
Yep. She now seems more annoyed than surprised. Okay, unless Globtalk wants to do anything.
No, she'll still hold.
Okay. People start filtering up at the bottom of the stairs. They're avoiding the fire. That's for sure.
I mean, cool.
I'll say that all of you pretty much have partial cover, aside from our stealth guy here, who, honestly, it kind of seems like you're mostly hiding behind Clay more than hiding up the stairs.
I mean, I could
but
put myself here instead.
You're down. You're kind of down and flat and everything, and it's hard to see.
And I'm using him as a shield. Come on, Clay. Pretend
I
I'm
didn't agree to this.
And you've got 1, 2, 3.
Oh no, they have bows. They're gonna shoot us.
Yeah, literally, they have bows. They're going to shoot you. Actually, crossbows, which is actually really funny given the circumstances.
Those are expensive.
All right, we've got a 12 to hit Globtalk.
A 12 will not.
We got a 14 that is going to Foot, and I think actually this last person can only see really Globtalk at the top there. So, did a 14 hit Foot?
Oh, no.
Okay.
Mage armor, baby.
And that's a natural 1 for a 6. So you've just got arrows that have come clattering in. They're They're hitting the sides of the stone platform that you guys are on. What remains of the top floor of this keep? And one of them shouts, "Why won't you die?" It's the witchy woman's turn.
Uh-oh.
Let me actually see what she's got really fast.
Is she a witchy woman or a black magic woman?
Dare I do that right out the gate? I'll get back to you on that.
Cool.
All right, we're going to go ahead and do a... Yeah, I'm not going to do that right out of it. That just seems... You know what? No. You did 100 damage earlier. All right.
Yep.
All right, I am going to need a dexterity saving throw from everybody on the stairs and platform. From everybody, basically.
Oh,
Oh, no!
forgot to put on his other shoe.
14 for gold.
All right, and I'm going to use Uncanny Dodge to also have that.
Yep. Uncanny dodge.
Use my reaction, yeah.
Okay. All right, so you basically don't have to worry about any of this, but the other people who are here, Tiger, your character makes it. You will not be surprised, Russ, to learn that Foot does not.
Yeah.
Let's see how this goes, buddies.
Oh!
Foot takes 27 points of fire damage as a fireball explodes and encompasses all of you. That's 13 points of damage for Globtalk.
That's big damage right there.
Yep. You just use Clay as a human shield here. All right.
It's like, I'm hiding behind you, Clay. Don't protect me.
Yeah, he takes the full brunt of that, and it's just...
Oh, God. Why?
All right. And then she is going to step back around the corner.
Doesn't want to get stabbed again.
Doesn't want to get stabbed again. She's taking a tactical retreat. It is now Clay's turn.
Globtalk will take her turn.
Awesome.
Okay, so Globtalk's going to move down the stairs. Does she have a clean shot on the witch from here?
I would say that the witch between the corner of the wall and the table that's before you has 3/4 cover, which is a +5 to her AC.
Bam.
Still possible for you to hit, if your aim is true.
Or if I just keep shooting and eventually one will get her.
That's true. That's very true.
So the first one's 23.
Hell yeah, hits.
And remind me, am I rolling 20d6 for the sneak attack, or is it 30?
900 d6.
That's 7 damage. No.
7 damage. Okay.
And then second attack. Oh, that's a mountain.
Yeah, that's not going to do it.
And then this is fun. So the fighter has a thing where once per rest, they can just get an extra action.
Yep, they sure do.
That's another attack for 22.
Hits.
9 damage, and then the second for 25.
Massively hits. That would hit it to Rask.
For 10.
For 10. So all told, you probably did like a solid 30 hit points of damage or something like that just now.
And she's not done because she still has her bonus action attack.
Yes! She is, by the way, well and truly bloodied at this point.
Well, that's only a 15.
Yeah, 15 isn't going to do it. It thuds into the table over here. You get the feeling that probably would have happened. That would have worked if the table wasn't in the way.
And Globtalk will retreat. And that's her turn.
That does put you within 5 feet of this goon right here. So the goon
sure. You can go for it.
Yeah. The goon is going to make...
With the wall there and everything?
Yeah, that means that Globtalk has partial cover. So that's a +2 AC.
You can't hit Globtalk.
Yeah, you can't. Yeah, that was a miss anyway. You didn't even notice the guy there.
The guy waited 10 seconds.
All right. Now it's Clay's turn. Clay is going to Clay is bubbling and is not feeling so good. He is actually going to start pushing back up the stairs this way. There goes your meat shield.
Oh fuck.
And he is going to take the I believe the defend action. He's gonna try to defend himself. All right.
Question.
It is.
Oh, go ahead. I was gonna ask about the roof. Can I get to access the roof from here?
Yeah.
Okay.
You could jump onto the roof.
Cool.
worth keeping in mind for the next thing. Okay, Foot talk good. You are bruised and brazed.
I am truly scorched.
Yep.
He just coughed up like soot.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so he throws his arms into the air, which you guys already know is a bad sign. Hark! Behold! Thou hast threatened me with a fireball. Now I shall show you how it is done! And he's going to throw a fireball back.
Awesome.
Fuck yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to need everybody to make me a dexterity save. That is a bad guy.
Everybody there, are you sure?
Does that include Cunk'd?
No, we've bonded. We've had adventures.
One rat adventure is enough. That's the price of friendship with Foot.
No. It's not even that. We just murdered 2 dudes.
Oh, we also did that. Yes, we murdered the fuck out of 2 dudes, and by we I mean just me, really.
Yeah.
I was there for moral support. So the dex save is 14.
Okay, that's 15.
Gross.
That's a 19.
Gross.
That's an 18.
Gross.
And we got 2 more coming. That's an 11. And that's the witch woman. Oh, the witch woman got a 4. Actually, honestly, I think that's the wrong bonus, but it doesn't matter. It's a nat 1.
Naturally. All right. Well, it was 26, so 26 damage or 13.
26 damage is just enough to take this woman out.
I am Foot! Witness me!
This guy takes 26 damage. Certainly bloodied or, burned, I guess, would be the thing. These other ones, they all kind of dove out of the way pretty damn chop-like. And they only received light grazing. But they're like, one of them shouts, "They've got a caster! What's going on? Who are these people? In the name of King Gristler, stand down!"
Did I not introduce myself, Claptalk?
I try not to listen when you speak.
That's fair! And I'm gonna come up and hide behind this dead body.
Pretend to be dead. Just like cover your face in some blood.
And
Oh
then I
no!
died.
The caster has tripped and died!
That sounds like casters, all right.
I only had 4 hit points and I used them all!
Okay, Jack the Ripper, it's your turn.
All right. I'll jump up on the roof. I'll just continue my previous plan. I'll hook on to the here.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3, 5, 6. I'll use my bonus action to hide.
I don't know if you exactly have to at this point. You technically have total cover from anything down below.
Okay. I'll then just keep running and do some acrobatics down, I guess.
Okay, so the roof sort of slopes down, and it's about 20 feet to the ground right there. At 20 feet, I'll let you make an acrobatics roll to try and remove some fall damage if you just drop down to the ground.
Yeah, I'll take a 6. 15.
All right, 15. 15's not bad. All right, so you take 3 points of fall damage from 20 feet, landing just right. You're now on the ground. You can actually see that this entire section of the keep is open underneath the roof. There's no wall there.
All right. Do I need the hide action now?
Yeah, you would have to do the hide action, so that would be your bonus.
Yep.
Damn. Yeah. Okay. How do you go about hiding? Exactly. There's some bushes and some old masonry that's collapsed to the ground.
I'll go flat and go under the masonry and crawl on my belly a little bit.
Yeah, you go under the masonry. You just dig under the ground. Yeah. Okay, cool. You just graboids out of there.
Just behind it. Yeah.
Sure, yeah. No. I got you. Yeah. You're, as far as you can tell, you're out of sight.
Yeah, there's not really much else I can do. I'll wait.
Yep.
Wait for my opportunity to strike.
And it is now the bandits? We'll call them bandits. Turns. They are going to be taking pot shots yet again. Where is Foot?
Under the corpse.
Under the corpse, right. Gotcha. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I'll give you total cover for that. That means that Talk and Clay are taking the brunt of this. This one right here is going to cut and run, though. This one right here is the one that took the full damage of the fireball. He just leaves. It's like, man, hell with this. And then you've got this guy can't get a beat on any of you guys, but we've got 3 attacks to make. Globtalk did terrifying things, so we'll do 2 at Globtalk and 1 at Clay. It's 22 to hit Globtalk.
Yep.
And a 19 to hit Globtalk.
Both will.
Okay. Take a grand total of 12 points of damage as 2 crossbow bolts thud into your shoulders. And 1 at Clay for a 7, that which does not hit. Clay momentarily lifts the headless body of the orc woman off of Foot, which takes another sort of like insult to injury kind of thing, and Foot is momentarily uncovered. It is now Globtalk's turn.
So almost dismissively, Globtalk's just going to ignore these dudes. She's going to climb up the stairs and pull out a light crossbow rather than her hand crossbows. And she's going to try and pick off that dude who's running away.
Ooh. All right. What's the range on that?
It's 80 feet / 320.
Yeah, you've got it. You've got it. All right, go for it.
I knew this would come in handy.
This is extremely
What are
funny,
you
by
doing?
the way. You just took 2 crossbow bolts to the shoulder, and you were just like, eh.
I'll use these to shoot them right back at you.
Oh, that'd be awesome, because then, even if it doesn't kill him immediately, like what are the chances you have the same blood type? Clots!
That's 25 first.
Hell yeah. If this was Pathfinder 2, that would be a crit, so...
And that's full 12 damage.
Oh my god! You know that thing that they do in Skyrim when they're almost dead, and they, like, start feeling around on the ground, and they're like, oh, I yield, but then they would get right back up and start attacking you, which is...
Haha, it was a trick.
Yeah, so he's got 1 hit point left, and you can tell by looking at him that he's got 1 hit point left.
And I can tell by shooting at him that he has none left.
That's critical.
All right, what does that look like? Because, holy shit.
I mean, Globtalk isn't a Mortal Kombat character, so it looks like a bolt hitting a guy through the chest and then him dropping dead.
Yeah, off the side of the cliff where he explodes in a fiery explosion against the hillside.
It's like that one thing of dogs falling down the stairs and on the last one they explode.
Yes.
How are the ragdoll physics in this world?
Buggy.
He just slides all the way down to the bottom of the mountain. Skyrim style.
Anything else for Globtalk?
I'm just double checking if I have any other bonus actions. Oh, I'll tell you what, I could use Second Wind
Oh,
to do that.
Second Wind to pick up some HP.
Yeah.
Yep.
Usually my bonus action is just more crossbow.
The sight of the glitchy ragdolling has brought succor to your soul.
But yeah, that's it for Globtalk.
Excellent. Good times. All right, it's Clay's turn. Yeah, he's going to defend some more. He's going to, I think low-key Foot and him are fighting over the headless body of the orc woman.
That was my hiding spot.
For shields. But I don't know. I don't want to speak for Rust.
No, if Clay wants it, then he'll give it up.
Oh, that's sweet of you.
It's like, I'll make it up to you.
All right, I accept gold.
Why doesn't he just turn into the shape of a corpse?
Hey, technically he has.
He just lays down behind the body, and now it has a head.
He just turns into the head.
Oh my god, that would be hilarious.
that might be stretching the capacity of a doppelganger a little bit much.
Compression algorithm activates on the doppelganger. I need to compress.
It is Foot Talk Good.
All right. Why is this guy blue?
Because when you guys started deviating from where I thought you guys were going to go, I had to scramble and throw together as many tokens as I could.
Got
That's
it.
why.
Okay. So he's just blue.
Yeah. Dabba dee
I would-
dabba da.
Yeah, but die. Yeah, that's what I was about to say too.
There you go. I mean, they are lined up quite nicely.
They are, but the only thing that I have to get most of is Burning Hands. Is there any way I could stand up like right here and then burst it down on them?
You are. I think I'm imagining it was kind of lying underneath the body right here. So I imagine a hand sort of coming out from underneath the body, and being able to get. I think probably everybody except maybe for this one, which kind of has cover from you in this position.
Got it. All right, then yeah, he's gonna just snake out a hand and waggle his fingers. Behold, more fire! And I'm gonna need dexterity saving throws.
Yeah, let's see how that goes.
It makes
16.
it. Makes it.
Why are they doing so good? 16, 17, and 11.
So 12 for the 11, and then 6 for the other 2.
They are looking rough, though.
Foot's gonna as his arm just retracts slowly into his hiding spot. All in a cobbler's day's work.
Excellent. All right, you are doing a damn fine job of whittling these motherfuckers down, I'll tell you.
Yeah. Enter.
Okay, end turn, and we are back to Leslie.
If I move, do I have to make a hide check again, or can I do that after I attack?
Yeah, back.
Or you just want me to make a stealth to just move silently?
Yeah, because when you're moving, there's rules for when you're moving stealthily. Like you can only move at half speed and stuff, so you would only get half your movement if you wanted to move stealthily.
Oh, okay. Half my movement if I want to move stealthily?
Yeah.
Sure. I'll climb over the table. I'm gonna crouch down and get this lizard guy, whoever the fuck.
This is a kobold.
Kobold. What does he look like? What's he wielding? Like swords and stuff?
Generally speaking, these guys have been sort of moving back and forth between scimitars and crossbows.
All right, I'm gonna take a stab at him then. 12.
12? Yeah, that's not enough, I'm afraid.
All right, I'll roll the dagger. 22.
That will hit.
Plus 20 damage.
That is more than enough
to end this man's entire career.
To end this kobold's entire existence. Okay.
And I can't really take a hide action, so...
Because you've used your bonus, yeah. Anything else?
No. Well, I guess I can move and take an opportunity attack.
Yeah, you'll be taking an opportunity attack.
Do I still have that half speed? Yeah. So 1...
How much did you move?
Only 10 feet.
All right, 10 feet translates... 10 feet moved stealthily translates to 20 feet of your movement. Then you still have another 10 feet of movement that you can use.
All right.
Does a 13 hit your AC?
No.
Okay, so this guy licks out at you and misses.
All right.
Alrighty.
And I'll move right here. 1...
These guys have just realized that they are surrounded. This guy is definitely going to move his way this way. This woman's going to jump on the table. And because they're a little bit tactically minded, they're going to go ahead and do one of these. This one is going to defend and sort of press itself into this corner, hoping no one notices it. It does. He does kind of have walls on full sides. You guys don't have full line of sight on him from where you're at up at the top. So he's okay for now. These guys will make 2 attacks at advantage against you.
Sure.
A 19 and a 23.
Both hit.
All right, both of them hit. Wow, I didn't expect to get this far. All right, that's 9 points of damage you've just taken. That's a little pitiful, but okay.
Weak. Leslie laughs.
Okay, and then that one is hiding, is taking the defensive actions. And we are back to Glop Talk. All of the enemies have seemingly left your field of vision.
Okay, so what Glop Talk wants to do is she wants to move down here, aim a crossbow, and say, basically, surrender or die.
Okay, so the problem there is the bonfire.
Could she not just hop over here, hop over there?
I would say you probably want to make it acrobatics to see if you can make that, but yeah, I think so. Just as part of your move.
Okie doke. Oh, that's 26 on the acrobat.
Oh yeah, you do that however you want.
I guess you'll just raise the crossbow and say, "You can surrender or you can die. Your choice." And she'll ready an action to shoot whichever of them attacks first.
And with that 26, you land on the ground, and this guy explodes some more. Okay. It's Clay's turn, if you didn't have anything else.
No, that's it.
It's Clay's turn, and he works his way down to the bottom of the stairs and just kind of peeks out. And we are back to foot talk good.
Yeah.
You've heard this assertion. That's the other thing, is that you notice this guy hanging out around the corner as you come over that wall.
I am going to end concentration, and he's just going to look up at that guy. And, you're surrendering, right?
Are you trying to influence him in any way?
Oh, well, right now I'm asking.
I'm just asking.
Yeah, it's just a question.
The guy doesn't seem to want to talk to you, and seems to be like eyes going back and forth to his fellow bandits there.
All right, I'm gonna snap my fingers a couple of times. His eyes on me, and then I'm gonna need a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Do these guys have wisdom? Not really. That's a 2.
It's like, hey, don't worry, buddy. I'm not gonna hurt you. The other guy's here. You're safe with me, friend. Hit him with my enchanting gaze to charm him.
Okay.
That's it. That's all I'm doing.
All right. A kind of stupid grin comes over this guy's face, and he lowers his crossbow.
Awesome. And that's it.
Okay. It is the evil Candyman who has just been sort of gangbang of doomed in between these two bandits. So you move out of the way of this bandit, yes?
If I move here, this is a disengage. He doesn't get an opportunity attack, but she doesn't as well, right?
With disengage, if that's what you're using as your action, that is correct. But moreover, you see that he does not even try. I rolled an intelligence check for him. It's pretty clear to us that if he tries anything, he's going to die. I just wanted to see if he would see that.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll roleplay this too. It's like, well, are we standing down? Because I have my dagger and my rapier out, pointing both at them.
Well played,
says this man right here. Let's find out how smart the lady is. You can feel her starting to slide up behind you. Like the impression is that she seems to think that this guy's statement is a ruse that she is going to try and use to her advantage.
Let me do an intimidation. It's like, are you sure you want to do this?
Yeah.
Oh wait.
Sure.
I don't have. Well, I'm surprised I have 0 intimidation. I forget that's like charisma skill, but whatever. Rule.
I feel like that's not going to be enough. Let me see. I'm not going to roll for her, but I can work out a DC real quick based on her. Yeah, no. I mean, you only had to beat a 10, I think, in this case, but no.
All right. I mean, sure, I'll fight her some more if she wants.
All right.
I'm guessing it appears very obvious that she wants to attack me.
That's so, yes, but intimidation is an action.
Oh, it's an action.
Yeah, doing skill things like that is an action.
Oh, all right.
Yep.
I'll do my disengage then. Up here. Cunning action, dash, disengage, or hide action.
Yep. So you just kind of like split away from her.
Yeah. Or I can hide under the table. Either or. I'm gonna hide under the table. That sounds funnier.
You know, they can see you go under the table, though. Like,
yeah, but if I roll a 20, right?
You can be unseen under the table, but they know you're under the table.
That means it's gonna be harder for her to. I'll do the hide. Oh fuck.
Okay. Jesus.
So 17 plus 11.
All right. Well, you're gone from existence. Fine. It's okay because the woman goes to step around and try and look under the table, and the man catches her arm and just like, just stand down, just stand down, and they do. And you guys are out of initiative. You have now taken over, it seems, a keep on the side of the mountain.
Yeah, I'm gonna high five the guy I have charmed.
Woo! Yeah!
Wee! Wee!
The woman yells, Stilton!
Your name's Stilton? My name's Foot.
All right. Nice to meet you, Foot. I knew I liked you.
Yeah. Sorry if I burned you earlier. I didn't know you were a friend yet.
Hey, isn't that true of everybody that you meet?
That's true. Every stranger you haven't met yet is just a friend in waiting.
Hell yeah.
And that's right. Not prisoners. I'm going to look over at them.
Good time.
Yeah, not prisoner, because you're definitely not prisoner. Anyway, let's search these bodies.
Okay.
I'm going to hang out with my boy Stilton because he will not be charmed if I leave 5 feet.
Oh my god, really?
Yep, we're just going to hang out in this corner.
Yep. The cool guy corners.
That's hilarious. You can't leave 5 feet of him.
Nope, otherwise the effect ends.
That is amazing.
Enchantment wizard.
Before you guys go searching for things, searching bodies and stuff like that, what do you do with these two? Because they're just kind of standing in the middle of everything.
Let's tie 'em up.
Glubtuck will sort of gesture over here,
Drop your weapons, too.
sort of telling them to go up against the wall.
Right, they drop their weapons, they go up against the wall over here.
And I
I was
guess
just gonna-
she'll keep an eye on them and question them while Murder Hobo does his searching.
I kill people for a living.
Any question that they don't answer, I'm going to look at Stilton and go, can you answer that?
Yeah, sure, yeah. Any friend of Foot's a friend of mine. This is not the explicit read of how Charmed works, but I just like this so much better. Okay, what sort of questions are you asking? I will get you, Dave, a list of what you find about these.
Oh yeah, you don't have to do that like right now. Let's do the questions first.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm guessing each of these has those badges.
Correct. Yes.
Okay. So Glubtuck will ask, say, I guess. So if I'm reading this right, you guys are a bunch of bandits who work for King Gristler.
Yes, that's true. He imbued us with the authority to collect tolls from those who pass along the mountain pass.
Told. Dude.
And do you hold any particular loyalty to him outside of that?
The woman shrugs. She's like, pays the best.
What can you tell us about him?
About Gristler?
In particular about Freefall. What's been going on in the city of late?
We've not been back to the city for quite some time. We've lived on the outskirts for many months. But the stories coming from within are grim, I would say.
Grim, so how so?
Yeah, could you answer the question without being cryptic?
You just asked me about an entire city, so I'm doing the best I can with what I've got.
Yeah, that's what a long pause is. Doing the best with what he's got.
You shut up and talk to your Stilton.
Yeah,
Stilton's trying to teach him a secret handshake. This guy right here, the guy at the top, there's a little tear runs down his cheek. He's like, "That used to be our secret handshake." From what I've heard, executions of all kinds, really. There's always bodies hanging on the front of the gate these days, and I've heard they've been experimenting with even more gruesome forms of public execution.
Sounds very grimdark of them.
Hey, they're the ones who've decided to live there. They could leave at any time. Well, I suppose they are physically prevented from leaving, but that's their fault for living in the confines of walls in the first place.
like prisoners.
Self-imprisoned prisoners.
You said the word that I said, which makes right.
And you mentioned them being prevented from leaving.
Yes, Gristler doesn't want to allow any of his devoted followers the opportunity to seek relief from lands outside.
Alright, so how would one go about getting into Freefall?
The two of them look at each other.
If we wave around the badges with a letter in.
I think the guards keep a record of all of those who have those badges in the various locations around the mountain.
I don't suppose that those records might include 2 goblins and a very fucked up bugbear.
It's possible. Yeah, Grapnar's gang has 3 goblins. Shut up, Stilton.
No, Stilton, please tell me more about these goblins.
Okay, well, one of them owes me money, so I'm not.
Oh,
really
we're gonna
attached
stab
to
that
this guy.
one.
Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
So where is what was it? Gragnar's?
Grapnar.
Grapnar's? Where's Grapnar's then?
They move us around. I don't really know where people are at the moment. Believe me, if I did, I'd be getting my money back.
Is there records where they get moved to? Do you know where they keep those? Or if they keep those records?
Yeah, probably in Freefall. That's where the base of operations is.
Fuck.
This man right here has his head in his hands.
Why are you disappointed? He's probably gonna keep you alive by telling us this.
It's the principle of the thing. You understand.
I mean,
I
guess.
No, I gotta stop him there. I don't know if Leslie has principles.
my principles are to kill my target and to get paid.
Wow, that's it? Dark.
I mean, usually it's I don't turn on my employer, so I guess that's a principle as well.
At least he has one.
I think the last one's the only one that can count as a principle.
What are you going to do with us?
I'll let them choose.
I actually like that option.
Glob talks to the sheriff.
So, where do you keep the money from the tools you take?
They look at each other and they sigh. He says, "It's in the back."
Thank you.
There are doors off this way. Or there's a door.
I'll start walking towards it. Are there more people in back? I assume it's just not you guys.
There are patrols out. There's nobody in the back over there. Well, there is. Well, okay. There's a few prisoners.
Few prisoners? And anyone's watching them? No one?
Well, we were. But then somebody started eviscerating our people.
Oh, well, I mean, who's in this room? Just the prisoners? That's all what I'm asking.
At the moment, yes.
Alright. I'll take them at their word. If they are lying, they're dead. I'll step in.
Okay, so in this room, there's a bunch of, there's just a bunch of bedrolls. Kind of smells a little bit in that sort of like funky locker room sort of way.
I want to get out of here. It smells. Ugh.
And there's another door towards the back.
To the back.
But yeah, this seems to be like where they do their eating. And even though you can't see it in the map, there's a few sacks that you do find a fair amount of gold.
I'll put that over my back.
Mhm.
I'll carry it out to everyone
All right.
else.
All told, it's about 186 gold pieces.
186. Divisible by 3, I hope.
It is, actually.
62 gold for everyone.
You mentioned patrols. How many are out?
We've got 2 rolling around. We've got 2 roaming the mountains, extracting our rightful tolls.
And when are they expected to return?
Not for a few hours yet.
If we don't want word getting back to Freefall, we're gonna have to lock these guys up and then wait for the patrols to come back and lock them up as well.
Yeah, that's what I think. I think you're right, Glob Talk. Let's go look at the prisoners.
Weren't you meant to be doing that already?
I mean, I was taking the gold, so I'm not like hoarding it. God. All right, I'll go in the prisoner.
I'll say you open the door and you see 2 prisoners, both chained up to the walls. I'm going to say we should leave it there for now because it's just about 10 o'clock and I am tired.
Tired? That's the worst kind of tired.
He's knackered. He's all knackered out.
Yep. Pish tush and all that rot.
Of course. All right, excellent session. Glad we had some fun. I'm glad I got to yell "Hark" again.
All right, I had to pull that entire thing out of my ass.
What'd you have ready for us?
Oh man, I just put a couple of towers around the fucking thing on the map. I don't know how much you guys want to know how the sausage is made, but I just I put a couple of towers as decorations around the map, and then he was like, "What are these towers on the map?" And I was like, "Fuck." So you guys are talking and shooting the shit, and I'm uploading assets while trying to be entertaining.
DMing.
Welcome to DMing.
This whole thing would be fairly anticlimactic if we reach the king and he just rips his fucking spine out.
I mean,
the king has 2 spines. That's another part that they left out of the informational. So definitely sounds like a slur. In fact, I'm actually, you know what? I'm gonna look that up on Urban Dictionary, just real quick.
I will look
yeah. Oh my God, Philomena Cunk'd. Oh my God.
Oh,
that's why it sounds familiar.
No wonder it's like, Cunk'd?
Still gonna look it up on Urban Dictionary though. To get screwed over. Yeah, all right. Synonymous to boned or screwed, but with less overt sexual connotation.
I mean, I guess.
Congratulations, you cunked yourself.
Could I activate the flying broom while it's up my ass?
I'm sorry, what? I was reading something.
Could I activate the flying broom while it's up my ass?
Sure. Whatever brings you the greatest joy.
I actually won't do that. That sounds like a cheese tactic.
That sounds like it would be a terrible idea.
Can we just stop putting things up Leslie's ass?
It's just like, how do you control it? Here's the question. How toned are your butt muscles?
Oh, they're probably super toned. I have 8 acrobatics and 20 dexterity.
Damn. Yeah, okay. Yep, you've got a firm but supple buttock.
My ass is fat.
I'm trying to break into Freefall to assassinate the king.
But the climb of my ass cheeks keeps alerting him. I can't believe it.
I hate it.
Yeah, how dare they accurately assess you and pay you accordingly?
What?
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 What? I used my movement to become 15 feet wide.
Long limbs, baby.
Oh!